Hey there, it's Teresa. I'm a leadership coach and consultant. That was the weirdest thing. That was like such a weird glitch. It was doing all kinds of weird stuff. So let's pick up from again. I'm Teresa. I'm a leadership coach and consultant. It's Wednesday afternoon and we are again having another conversation from my couch. And oh, if you look, this is my favorite couch. If you can't tell, it is, for those of you that know me, this right here, my personality, right? So let's talk about different leadership styles and coaching. Number one, um, you can't change who you are. We are all individuals. We have needs that need to be met, and we prefer to interact with each other and relationships in different ways. So, the one thing I do want to say about this is that you can't change who you are, but you can transform yourself into the type of leader that you want to be. So, let's talk about that. So, coaching, you'll hear different leadership styles like authoritative or democratic or coaching as a style. Well, I just want to let you know that coaching is really like a tool and a practice. So a tool meaning that it's something that you can pull out and that you can use with your teams. It's something that you should be using as a leader to develop your team, but it's also a practice. So it's something just like athletes. We have to go out and we have to practice it over and over and over again with our teams. And when we do, it becomes a part of who we are, right? Like it becomes that really, we internalize it and we know it and we use it and it becomes second nature. So it is a tool and a practice. And when we talk about leadership styles and coaching, it's not an either or. It really is a both and. You can be authoritative leader and use coaching. You can be a democratic leader and use coaching. You can be a laissez-faire leader and use coaching. And I picked those three specific leadership styles because those are um, those are the three largest umbrellas that you'll find a lot of leaders fall into. So let's get started here. Let's talk about the authoritative style. The authoritative style is do what I say when I say it and do it this way. The pro of that is that you get exactly what you want because you've told them exactly what you wanted. The con in that is that because you've told your team everything, step by step by step by step, there's no investment there. So how do you use coaching? You use coaching by giving them guidelines. So if you're traditionally an authoritative leader, you can tell them, hey, listen, if it's situation A, B, or C, you guys can handle it. You don't need to involve me. If it's situation D, I want you to send me an email or reach out to me in some way and get my input. If it's situation E, listen, I don't even want you to think about it. You come directly to me with that. Give your team guidelines to help them to get engaged. So using coaching in that way. Democratic. That one says, let's all have a say, right? So the pro of that is that everybody's involved. And the con of that is that everybody's involved, right? So there is like nobody knows what they're really doing. And if you can run into projects that stall or get stalled when you have a democratic way of leadership, because when you have a conflict on your team or there's a tie, the team doesn't know how to move forward. Give them guidelines, okay? Coach them in that. If you get into this situation, you come to me and I will be the tiebreaker. Better yet, have them decide when you will become the tiebreaker. Last one I want to talk about is laissez-faire. And I'm sure that we've all had leaders who've been like this, and they are pretty much, you do you and get me what you want. I mean, get me what I've asked for. I don't care how you do it. You do you, boo. You do you, right? So that one, the pro is that everybody's involved, but the con of that is that you can end up with a fractured focus with your team. That means that everybody is working to get their needs met individually. So one way coaching can help is for you to identify and give them clear roles and have everybody working to their highest level. So making sure that everybody gets their needs met. So that's how you could introduce coaching into that particular type of leadership style. So the three that we talked about today: authoritative, democratic, and laissez-faire. How do you use coaching as an additional leadership practice and leadership tool to help you feel comfortable and more authentic about the way that you're leading your team? So again, I have if you don't know what kind of leader that you are, sit down and think about it. Which one of these three buckets that you fit in? What's your vision for being a great leader? You can actually just go to my website, www.realsmartmethod.com. You can download a freebie that I've got there, the 7 actionable steps every manager needs to have a successful coaching experience. Step number 1 is going to be create your vision, right? How do we get to where we want to be without knowing first where we want to go? So, leadership styles and coaching. So glad that you guys decided to join me again on my Wednesday Conversations from My Couch. As always, DM me, reach out to me if there are any topics that you're struggling with or you want to discuss or that you'd like to have me discuss, maybe pitch in, give you some information. DM me. You can find me here. You can find me on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. So, hey, you guys, again, I am back on my favorite couch. And you guys have a great week. Have a great holiday. And I will catch you next week on the flip side. Peace.